Yo, welcome to the show. We back at the Meetup.
Yo.
It's your boy Atum Hunter, aka Kicks the Cannabis, dots between the words.
And it's your boy Sick AZZ Stoner, a little stoned already.
You know what I'm saying? And we finally got a special guest that I've been trying to get on since we started this video thing. Go ahead and introduce yourself over here.
My name is Jazzmin. What's up? You might know me from Ganja Flow. That's my business. So Jazzmin, aka the creator of Ganja Flow.
Yeah.
You want to explain a little bit about what Ganjaflow is?
Yeah. So Ganja Flow is medicated meditation and yoga in simple terms.
Fire.
So we started out in just a little small yoga studio with lots of blunts and yoga. You know, low lights and R&B, hip hop, and soulful music. And yeah, the goal is really just to create awareness for mental health with cannabis, of course, and bring the community out.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's good vibes.
Damn. We definitely need to go to one for sure, Atum.
Yes, we do. We need to bring the camera equipment and all of that.
Yeah, we probably are, if it's okay with you, to document our process on doing yoga.
See how unflexible we really are?
Yeah. That'd be some pretty cool bloopers from us.
She'll be like Warrior 3. I'm like,
oh shit.
No, but for real, since you said that, like my first thought is yoga. I always say this in yoga class too at Ganja Flow, because we'll have like a few guys. It's a lot of women, but there are men that are coming. And I was raised by my dad. Real quick,
you might have to talk a little, because I know your voice is a little more soft.
Yeah. It's better?
You're way better.
Yeah.
Way better.
Okay,
you might have to like...
Normally I put it back away because people be loud, but your voice is not,
I'm
a
not
little
that
softer
loud.
spoken, so you're all good, yeah.
This way? Down? Boom. How's that?
Cool.
Yes? No, but I was just going to say yoga was designed by men like over 5,000 years ago. And women weren't even allowed to learn yoga to even do it for a very long time. So the fact that people think this is like more feminine, it's literally not at all. And then when you really do it and you see like the type of strength it takes, you're like, oh no, this is... And it's hella mental strength. So.
Yeah. How long have you been doing yoga for?
Man, 12 years. About to be 13 years.
Damn. Okay, that's a long time.
Oh, you've been teaching it?
That whole time.
The whole time?
I started teaching like only months into practicing. I had already taught fitness at the time. Like I would teach group workout classes. I had taught, or I had danced in the dance studio. So I was just familiar like with being in that type of setting. So once I started it, and I felt just how good it made me feel mentally, I was like, oh, I gotta share this like ASAP.
Damn, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Word up. So when did you bring the Ganja Flow aspect into that yoga journey?
That's a great question. So I used to be totally against weed. Totally against it. I didn't even ever... Well, I tried it once in high school in Indiana, so it was like bunk weed. It did nothing. I remember I was mad, like, you guys, that was a waste. You had me smoking weed. It didn't do anything. But fast forward to being in Cali. It's in my family. Like, my grandpa's always grown weed, R.I.P. My older brother still grows. He's a cultivator. So I get a lot of migraines since I was a kid. And when I was in college, some friends knew that I was homesick with a migraine, brought me some weed. We're like, Jazz, just try it. Like, look, like you didn't even make it. I was supposed to cheer at a basketball game, and I wasn't there. They're like, what happened to Jazz? So they came to my rescue with weed. And even though it's always been around me since I was young, I had never fucked with it. I was like a nerdy, straight A student type shit. But it saved me. It brought me out of like a migraine coma. So that was like, 2010 when I first even started using cannabis. It was like, oh, hold on, I can live my life. Like, also dealt with like depression, anxiety. So that, and I was living in San Diego. So I'm like, hold on, how do I feel? Why am I not feeling happy? You know what I mean? All that. So cannabis played a huge role in that with the yoga. So that was 2010, but I was secretly medicate. Or whatever, use weed. I was at a Christian college.
Oh shit.
So
That's
I'm
tough.
like going to chemistry class, you know, like
Bullets.
stoned, like, oh my gosh, let me go sit
That's
over here,
hilarious.
like not by anyone. So I used to be real secretive. Fast forward way to 2018 in Phoenix. Is when I finally was like, I'm gonna do this thing called Ganja Flow. Like other people do something similar, but I want to bring the R&B. I want it to be as diverse of a crowd. That was also my goal. So 2018 was when I was officially like, okay, I'm gonna do something public with yoga, with cannabis. Yeah, I had to be secretive for a long time because I lived in Indiana for a lot of my life too.
Yeah,
so
that Bible Belt,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Representing. He's from Missouri over here, so
Okay,
he
yeah.
know all
Missouri
about that
boy.
Midwest Bible Belt.
Nah, I
Man,
lived in
I
Indiana.
still trip out about the conversation with you and Chill, bro. About all the shit they were talking about
Oh,
Missouri. I was
yeah.
like, wait, this shit is real?
I know.
Like what?
Is it like this in Indiana?
You guys started like
They
relating
thought
to everything.
Taco Bell was authentic Mexican food. And
Taco
both of them were
Bell-
like, yeah. I was like,
Hey, I can see that though.
Taco Bell
I can
was
see
the
that out
spot.
there, bro. Out there. It's just because you've grown up on the West Coast, bro. We got tacos everywhere, bro.
but I just feel like fast food ain't authentic nothing, no matter what it is.
Golden Corral was famous.
But they know only what they know.
Golden
Yeah.
Corral.
It's small town shit over
Hey,
there.
bro, my brother
That's
lives at
wild to me.
Woodward, Oklahoma. He says there's not even a Chili's like 30 minutes close to him, bro.
That's
What the
the type
fuck
of town
is
I
there
lived
in Woodward?
Fucking
Wood?
like a McDonald's, bro. That's the only thing that they have, and
maybe
everything else is like
Applebee's.
local. Yeah.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
That's crazy. You still got some
Oh,
local
shit.
shit, but I
Fucking
mean,
up
you
the
got no like. All you guys McDonald's, that can't be a healthy town, man.
Oh, it's not. Believe me. Have you seen my brother, bro?
Yeah.
Fuck.
No, I have not. I don't think I don't. The Midwest, man. I don't know, man. It's just. I'm
Sorry,
glad.
Joe,
I'm
I
glad
still
I
love
don't know the shit y'all know about it.
Well, I mean, just to think that, like, we could just be busted in and taken to jail if we were just doing this in Indiana right now. So it's like, oh, and just somebody was
Like,
a little snitch.
Imagine if we
What?
were in a different country, though. Like, I think Dubai, if you have any
yeah.
source
Oh,
of
no.
THC, you're done. Like, you're like years in jail. Dude,
Yeah.
like, and this guy is like still trying to fight some shit, I think. You hear about that?
CBD.
Yeah.
He had CBD lotion. They're trying to put him in jail for life.
What the fuck?
That's
He's like
outrageous.
23 or something.
Yeah, dude, it's insane.
He's a baby.
Yeah.
23.
So, like, even like the
CBD
shit
for
that
life.
I'm
He does
doing,
lotion. It's
like the,
yeah.
yeah, like
Not
the
for
crazy
the South.
extraction,
Not for
though.
the topical.
Bro,
Wow.
that's felony records in other states, bro. Cause I'm holding kilos, bro. Like,
We're doing some popping.
yeah, hey, but it's all legal
Yeah,
per
yeah.
Arizona State.
And the shit I be hearing about Dubai, like it's crazy that you can't sell CBD lotion, but that
But they
other
sell
What is
CBD at the
but
fucking
Dubai can
airport,
still
yo.
be Dubai. you know?
Dude, I was in New York.
Yeah,
They
what
had
is going on
CBD
over
fucking
there?
there.
Huh?
What is really going on in Dubai?
Money.
Hey,
Money.
Them
Yeah.
royals is over there
If you ain't rich,
Wildin' out.
you ain't living there.
wilding out, bro.
Fun as hell.
I used to want to go to
Dude,
Dubai
I
and
would-
check
I
it out.
really
I
wanna
have
go.
no desire
I'm trying
to
to
go to
go.
Dubai anymore.
It's like
Fuck
LA
no.
for millionaires.
Yeah.
It's just so hyped up.
It's like Beverly Hills times 20.
the architecture looks crazy.
Yeah, right?
That's
I think
all I
they have
know.
the tallest building in the world.
But all I would want to do is be up on one of them buildings, smoking and looking at it, and I'd be
Hey, you
risking my
can't
life.
do that
What the
shit,
fuck?
yeah.
That
But
shit-
imagine how much
crazy.
a pound goes out there for. Bro, you're talking fucking $1 million, bro.
What? Not for the pound.
Just for a pound.
But how you gonna
bro.
leave with the money, right? So you know how I said fucked up shit goes down. I won't get into detail.
You gotta spend it on a car and then you transport the car.
I guess
Okay.
because I know a story about this IG model got flown out for Dubai shit.
Yeah, for Dubai shit.
No pun intended. Fuck. But she left with like 50 grand, 100 grand, and like just cash. Right?
Yeah.
You can't just travel with racks like
Yeah,
that.
it's a
so they
CTR
confiscated
report.
the money. She had to she got arrested or some shit. I think they let her go, but they kept her money. I'm like,
That's fucked up.
because you can't. Yeah, like how you gonna leave
Like
with
they
that
didn't
shit?
have enough money up there.
That's just a guy and his cousin.
Because like you can't verify where the cash came from, or there's no.
Yeah.
You
can't-
can't travel with more than $10,000 without having to report it.
Yeah, that's just She had like
CTR
50
report,
racks or
bro.
some shit.
That's true. Yeah,
Leaving Dubai, you didn't show up with this, and you
IRS.
leaving with it. What the fuck are you
So
doing?
always spend $9,999.99, and there will be never any reports put on after you. Oh,
okay.
sorry.
I'm trying to fuck it up again.
Well, no,
Yeah,
I
that's
was
supposed
trying
to
to
go to-
reach.
I'm
Oh,
talking
see,
about him. I'm talking about
It's
him.
all good.
I'm just reaching.
I'm trying to get it
bed.
from her to pass it to Derek.
That's what I'm doing. I'm just
We
like,
need an instant replay. Rewind it. There will be never any reports put on after you. Oh,
Okay.
sorry.
You trying to fuck it up again.
What?
You see
So
my
out of-
face? I'm like,
I know, you're like, wait, what are you doing, bro?
So, out of curiosity, like, what would, I mean, because we all work in the industry, so I'm so sure somebody in here knows, like, what are they getting the pounds for at wholesale, like in the industry, you know, dispensary from?
You're looking at 2,500 to
That's the lowest.
1,000.
Oh, maybe down to 1,000.
Depending on what the product is, you know, and it's just a roller coaster, really. I mean, Oklahoma, they're pushing like $4,000 a pound,
What?
like 6 months ago.
Okay.
But it's just like like the stock market. It's always fluctuating, you know.
it depends on where you're at too. I mean, I feel like somewhere like Oklahoma, because I see it here, and we're right next door to Cali here, but this is also the same place I met Reggie for the first time, and everybody had it. So they're hype over here over shit that wouldn't get people who come from a real cannabis culture play a long, what am I trying to say? A cannabis culture with some longevity to it, like in Cali or the West Coast. They get Arizona with, like, yo, man, I'm not. Well, I'll give you $20 for that. You're like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
That's you. But here, people are happy to pay that shit. When I first moved here, man, you had to pay so much for a good eighth. It was like almost causing me to get into fights.
$50,
like, I was
$60
getting mad. Like, you give me. I never saw Reggie. That almost got me in a fight.
I paid
And then the other shit.
$50, bro, for the Fire Redwood OG Kush. That was the most I've ever spent.
Bro, my homie used to sell eighths for $75.
Bro, that's
What?
insane.
I had someone else tell me they were doing that. I said, who are your clientele?
Right?
And he would
What?
regularly sell.
Who is that?
Regularly.
Bro, I'm
He
selling,
had good
I'm
shit,
selling eights
but-
for 35.
I
of
couldn't.
some
I wouldn't even feel right to
primo
do that.
shit, bro.
But you from
Don't
Cali,
donate.
man. You from Cali.
You know, yeah, I do have the Cali minds. Bro, when I went out there, when it was first booming, they were doing ounces, buy one, get one of some dank
Buy
for
one,
like
get one?
$2.20. Yeah,
That's crazy.
I know. You're just giving weed away.
Just because that's how we should be, bro. It's so abundant. That's the thing about it, man. They're treating it like it's some rare. It reminds me, honestly, in a different way, a lot like the diamond industry, where like that manufactured scarcity. They try to bump it up. Where it's like you gotta pay asinine prices for something that is not even close. As soon as you pay that, you could never get even close to that amount back.
Louis, like what? It cost him $200 to make a pair of shoes, but they charge what? 20 grand or some shit.
It's just
for
crazy,
a pair
bro.
of kicks.
It's just crazy, and they're doing the same thing with cannabis.
But yeah, it's the supply demand, and it's because people are lazy right now. People don't want to grow their own shit. They rather.
See, I would love to learn that.
Yeah, it's so fun.
Let me get
Like-
some free time.
And that's the thing too. When people don't have free time either. It's just like a trickle effect where you can just walk into a dispensary and
Anybody?
I'm Gucci,
Kill it, I'll kill it.
and you can go ahead and buy your weed, you know, like instantly.
I have shout out to my homegirl and her husband. You guys know Valley of the Sun Dispensary on the west side?
Oh yeah.
Shout out to Valley of the Sun Dispensary on the
That
west
shit's a
side.
spot. Shout you
My
guys out for real.
homegirl Amari Hernandez, that's her family's dispensary,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, they're able to have a little homegrown plant, and more than one, and it was fire. I was like, so
Yeah.
teach me your ways. Yeah, it's dope. Like, they're the first people I know close to me that are like, yeah, we're home. I just gotta trim it up. I just gotta trim some, and then we can smoke. I'm like, that's beautiful.
That's so fire.
I love that.
It's cool to hear that too, because one of my things with the industry is like you look at like the people who are organizing all the movements to try to get this thing legalized and the freedom culture. They are not the same kind of people that are running the industry. You know what I'm saying? Or like
Yeah.
even close to it. It's like a big disconnect. And I don't know how to reconcile with that. You know what I mean? I feel like that needs to get balanced out because it's a big problem. Like we're talking about the
I don't think
pricing
it
and
ever
all of
will.
that shit. It probably won't, bro.
So you got to
It
hop
probably
on
won't.
board, and you got to be smart about the movements because, the money is so influx in the cannabis industry right now there's so many big players you don't even fucking know
Oh,
about.
it's ridiculous, dog.
I have money everywhere, but like I said, like
It's sad, bro. The way
you would have to learn, go somewhere else to a different state, and start something up as what you know from your previous jobs, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But that would really be the only way, and it would have to be somewhere like in BFE, you know, like Virginia, fucking Kentucky, somewhere where somebody doesn't want to go because there's nothing out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard it. Mississippi's come up a couple times across my radar on opportunities, and like they would be dope opportunities. I'm like, Mississippi, man. Like,
Yeah.
Back this up.
oh, go ahead.
I just
you'd have to pay me a lot of money to move to Mississippi.
it's
bro.
a trip. Like
a
everything's
lot of
getting
money.
bought out in the industry, bro. Everybody's getting bought out by another big player.
What is that?
Like you got True Leaf that bought Harvest.
Yes,
you
sir.
got
Yeah.
Curaleaf that just bought Curaleaf that just
I
bought
wonder.
fucking who?
I said, do you guys want to sponsor Ganjaflow? Like,
Didn't Harvest just sell for like billions?
Yeah, no,
Wild.
they just sold
was like-
to True Leaf, bro.
Wasn't it like how much was it?
It was like a couple billion, bro.
2.6 or 2.3?
shout out to Truly.
Yeah, they're balling.
That's crazy.
Curaleaf just bought Bloom,
I was gonna say that, but I'm like, yeah. Can I say?
from
yeah.
what I've heard.
That's
Through the
what I heard.
sources, I don't know.
Just
Maybe.
grapevine. Grapevine
What was
talk.
that?
But it's-
Allegedly.
It's inevitable to go
Is
there,
it?
but if we don't keep it
They have some.
regulated
You know
to a certain extent, if you don't have like a limit on licensing or like the amount you can have, bro, if it's just fair game for the upper echelon but blocked off from the rest,
Yeah.
you're gonna end up with Walmart. You're gonna end up with fucking fries. That's what you're gonna end up with.
Yeah.
You're not gonna have no independent, small batch, high quality stuff. It's gonna be
I think-
appeal to the lowest common denominator and
I
get
think
what you
Burner
can.
you will, and Burner's smart for branching out, but
Burner.
like he's still, it's still like, yeah, that's a trip. Hope you
Praying
recover,
for
Burner.
him.
You
Praying
got
for
this,
you,
bro.
For real.
Uh,
Yeah, you're already.
But like,
it.
yeah, he kind of changed the market. I wish he brought like prices a little lower, because he did change Ace to where they're at now. But shout out to him for branching out and keeping that fire
Man, I want
within
to go
his
get some
store.
cookies flour right after this. That's just making me want to go get cookies.
He's the perfect example of like somebody from the culture being at the top of the culture
Yeah.
and what that would look like. Imagine if we had
Multiple
the majority
players.
of people at that level being like a Burner. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like it should be. You know what I mean?
It-
Burner should have a lot of peers that he can vibe with. And I kind of feel like he doesn't. I can't speak for the man, but I bet you it's hard for him to find somebody that's on his level on both sides, where it's like on the money and the culture, knowledge, production,
Yeah.
just having game tip.
Yeah, shit. Burner taught Wiz, bro.
What's that?
Burner turned down like $2 billion offer.
Yeah,
Because he
He knows-
understands his worth.
yeah. He knows.
Because
his
if you
shit's
wanted to
just-
pay me $1 billion or $2 billion for what I got, that means you think you can make way more off of that shit
Right.
than what you gonna pay for it. So I might as well just make that. What the fuck?
it's a trip.
Yeah, that's.
I mean,
that's
what are the
OG.
Jungle Boys is another brand. 710 Labs. There's a few players out there that are still hood, that keep that hood mentality, but like keep corporate at the same time. What's the Insane in the Membrane? Fucking
Being real
Doctor.
cyber
Yeah.
shit?
Oh
Or
yeah.
Dr. Green Thumb?
Dr.
Oh.
Green Thumbs is his dispensary.
Mike Tyson.
Did you hit it
Derek,
yet?
it's your turn. I don't know. Fuck.
Don't matter. Where can you get Jungle Boys? Only in Cali?
Only in Cali for right now, but they
Don't
have
they got
multiple
him in like
locations.
Florida and
though.
shit too, though? I think they got him in Florida.
They might have them in Florida.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know 710 Labs just moved to Florida too, so
It's
they're
getting
in
to
Cali,
be more and more national,
Florida.
man.
Yeah. 710
want some
Labs is
chocolate?
just
You guys
fuck.
want some chocolate?
Let's go.
fuck it.
So this is Happy Fridays Chocolate. They're a sponsor for Ganja Flow. Their new company. They have flour and chocolates.
Yo,
So
Derek,
definitely check them out when they hit the shops.
can you zoom in on that?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
breaking
Sorry,
shit.
I'm just breaking shit. My fault, guys.
Yeah, Happy Friday.
Yo, shout out to Happy Friday.
Let's try this. So this is vegan
Hey.
dark chocolate, right? So you can have it, right?
Yep.
Yes, with black lava sea salt and THC, of course.
Have you
It's
had
just-
jackfruit, bro?
What?
jackfruit chicken nuggets.
Yeah,
like,
no, I had it like a pulled
pulled
pork, but it was
yeah,
crazy.
that shit's fire.
Crazy.
What's the
I said,
milligrams
okay, I
on
can
these
maybe
guys?
Just 10 each.
Hey, it's nice.
Super chill.
I love their rapping though. Reminds me of Willy Wonka.
That's what I was
Real
thinking.
golden ticket
Yes.
status. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Does he want some? Does he want some?
Yeah.
Yeah, pass it over. Eat as much as you want.
Yeah,
The
that's
old
fire.
me would have had to eat that whole bar. I was taking like 100 milligrams to start my day for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Whew. People were like, what?
That's
I'm
how
like,
I am.
Y'all, we gotta
Yeah.
produce a movie, man.
Like, keeps you going all day.
We need to make the weed version of Willy Wonka, bro.
That's fire.
That's a
We
great idea.
need
It's a
to make the
chocolate
weed
sea
version
salt?
of Willy Wonka.
Yeah.
Inventing Room already's doing that, bro.
Huh?
Inventing Room.
Who,
What's
what?
that?
The Inventing Room is a brand out here.
Oh.
They're
Cannabis brand?
yeah, they do
Oh.
hash and everything, but they're technically like the Willy Wonka. Their logo's
Oh.
a
What are they
fucking Willy
making?
Wonka guy.
Oh, they're making the movie though.
What?
I don't fucking
That's
know.
all I'm
Maybe
worried about.
shit. They
I
might
don't
be
care. I ain't trying to
behind
make
the
their
scene.
brand. I'm like, yo,
Like that
we need the
Kanye documentary, bro. Have you guys seen that shit? Dude, watch this shit.
It's worth watching?
It is
Yeah?
worth watching. Even though Kanye is a crazy motherfucker, it is a great
You mean
documentary.
that with love,
Yes.
always.
He is radical, but I
miss old
definitely
Kanye.
understand it a little bit more through this documentary. You know, kind of highlight that. But it's a trip. He like does a documentary when he's like young. He's like, dude, I'm gonna be famous.
Wait.
And it's just some dude just following him.
I thought we were going this way.
No,
No,
it's
fuck
cool.
it.
It's
No,
cool.
yeah.
Now
No.
it's going.
Yeah, we're going in a circle.
Yeah, bro. I don't know, man. When he would say shit like,
Fucking up the
"I got
rotation of
liposuction for y'all,"
that. Wait,
Bro,
Kanye West said that to a room full of people. I got liposuction for y'all. Like,
I've never seen that
that's
shit.
that's the
See,
kind
I
of
don't
shit because
stay
I
up on
got
shit like
'cause-
that at
Me
all.
either.
I saw him
I
go-
haven't even been noticing.
Bro, this
really
is a while
anything.
ago. This is like years ago he did this shit. At this
I
point,
just saw that it
but
was,
I'm
Kim
like,
was,
man, you didn't. How do you reconcile that? I love this guy. I miss old Kanye, but you do that and then you turn around and tell people like you blaming your lipo on a room full of people. Like, I can't fuck with that. I can't fuck with
You
that.
need to
Bro.
watch
Just
it,
just
bro.
take accountability for getting lipo.
as
That's
a
all.
as a musical person, just watch it for the music
well, okay, hold on. So
because it's
he's
really
a mental health advocate now, right?
yeah.
Technically, like, what are your comments on mental health now as men? Like, what do y'all think?
I think it's real
Okay.
important. And I think he's a perfect example of why it's something that you need to attend to. I'm not even
Yeah.
saying that to be
No,
like facetious at all, because to me, his lack of stability at some point. I'm not saying he's unstable now or always has been. We've definitely seen him go through some variables, and I feel like that's been leveraged and taken advantage of. Like they make it sensation. Like even the shit like why are we having him giving an interview in that room where he's gonna turn around and he's in a point where he's gonna say something like that. You know he's in that state. His people should be like, bruh, you probably shouldn't be on camera right now. You have more important things like your mental health to tend to than this brand, than this. But nah, people want to feed off what he generates, ride the coattails. So
Yeah.
you got yes men around you. No one's gonna be the real one to be like, bruh, sit the fuck down, shut the fuck up, let's get you right. You don't need to be on TMZ right now. That is not a place that's conducive to increasing your quality of mental health.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
And it's based off of money because they're all getting paid, you know. So like they don't want to
Yeah.
lose their job, bro. And a temperament like Kanye, that would be a shitty position for those people, you know.
Yeah, that's tough, man. But you got to be real at the end of the day,
Oh,
man.
yeah,
You
for
can't, because if you're getting money off of somebody's deteriorating mental health, what good is that money? And honestly, you're probably overall big picture limiting yourself if that person's mental health goes by the wayside to a point where they actually have to go take a sabbatical or whatever. You still have a job now, so
Yeah.
you better off keeping it real and trying to get the ship corrected on its course so you can continue the journey. Otherwise, you just run that shit ashore, whatever. It's just gonna be a short.
I think it's a lot harder than that, though, for sure.
It is,
Especially
but it
with
isn't, bro. It is,
a
and it
guy
isn't.
like Kanye West, or just any fucking superstar,
Does he
bro.
smoke weed?
I don't
I
think
don't
so.
know.
Do we know?
He used to rap about it a little bit. Or I
In
heard
that
him reference that
documentary,
shit
he
in a
wasn't
minute.
smoking anything, so.
And he started, god damn, he went in, bro. I felt bad for how he was talking about Big Sean and shit.
He needs to smoke, man.
He just needs good people around. You know, like to me, I saw this start, like his mom died, right?
Yeah.
That seemed like his anchor. Like
Definitely
a real anchor is somebody who would do that shit. Kanye, no. You know what I'm saying? She's probably the only person that would tell him no.
Yeah.
Or like, that's not a good idea.
Grief does
I think
some
that's
shit
the only
to
person
you, though.
that like.
Grief and losing the function of your anchor too. Like that's a hell of a.
And the Kardashians, you're fucked.
Oh yeah, dude. That's
Fucking-
a horrible
that-
combination.
All the drama too. Yeah.
That didn't help.
Personal shit.
And that's another thing though. You chose to go up in that Kardashian fucking
You wrote a song about
gauntlet, bro. Yeah, like
I think he's more about his persona and his name being in the news.
Yeah.
I have yet to hear like, I don't know, Kanye's always been in the news, bro, since like forever. I don't even remember. He's been so relevant. He had the 50 Cent battle that like
way back
when,
Way
you know,
back.
like it's just he's always just been Taylor Swift fucking. There's just so many fucking things that this dude he just tries to stay relevant, and I
Real.
think that's why he's just doing that. You
Well,
know?
he says in
It's
that
smart.
song, got
It's
a big
smart.
ego. Like if that's what all you got, bro, to feed, or you feel you're only tied to purpose or relevance, is that I don't know. I don't envy that shit, but I feel like if you had real people around you, you're less prone to have that kind of skewed view on reality. Because I don't know, man. I know like people with ego. I don't know if you can't tell somebody the truth that you're around while you're around them.
That's very true.
I don't care how famous or powerful or whatever. What's the point?
For real.
What about yourself? What do you think about mental health?
I just think that that we need to look at it the same way we look at our physical health. Like people are, you know, always gonna say something about the gym or whatever, that type of the physical aesthetic, whatever, fitness. But people don't think about just the importance of mental health. Like people don't think about I don't know, the power of our thoughts. Like I think that's when you start
That's
to
very
be
true.
mindful of the power of your own thoughts, words, like your vibration, is gonna start changing, things like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, mental health is it's crucial. I have a degree in psychology, so I'm all about it.
Oh shit.
I'm all about
That's
it.
dope.
Yeah.
What school did you go to?
Well, I started at Point Loma Nazarene University in San Diego,
Okay.
right there on the ocean, you guys. It was,
That's. I
oh
bet.
my gosh, it's crazy.
I can imagine. Fuck.
Yeah, my pops went there when I was a little girl, so I had lived on campus when I was 3 and 4.
Wow.
I actually have pictures of me doing yoga poses even at that age.
That's crazy. Yeah.
My dad he's always been into fitness, yoga, martial arts. But yeah, so I started there, then I took a break. I had an aunt who was sick with cancer, passed away.
Sorry.
R.I.P. In Indiana. So I ended up going to Indiana and took a major detour of life.
Yeah.
And then I ended up finishing my degrees at Grand Canyon University.
There you go.
West Side.
Hell yeah. That's dope.
It's crazy because I was on so much RSO, edibles, Sublime pens, strawberry
Hey.
cough, and still graduated with really good grades, y'all.
Yo, shout out to you.
Nerdy shit, but it's crazy. I was like, wow, I was super stoked.
That's a dope
Probably help.
accomplishment. That shit's
Probably
hard,
help.
especially transferring from a whole different school. You trying to get back on track. But damn, that's a journey. You definitely got past that journey.
Bro, and I was actually pregnant while I was, not when I was on RSO, I wasn't using it during pregnancy, but when I came back and got into school, I was a mom, becoming a mother, had my daughter, and then up till, I finished when she was 2, so, yeah, it was, for real, a journey.
Damn.
But, so, you can do anything you put your mind to, for
Yes, for real,
no
for
joke.
real.
Oh wait, the timing of that, man. New mom getting a degree. God damn.
Canna mom, for real.
Dude. For real.
Cattle mom. Yeah. This is gonna be an interesting generation. The little ones coming up with this just being like going into dispensaries with their parents and shit.
Dude, I think
You know what
kids
I'm
should
saying?
know about it, to be honest. Like, I think kids should know about it. It's prevalent in our time. I mean, you got to be smart about what you do as consuming as an adult, of course, but
I do feel a little weird when people bring their kids in the dispensary, though. I'm not gonna lie.
That
Something
is a
about it,
little
I'm
weird.
like, I have mixed feelings, bro.
I think
I do too.
that's a little weird. I think you should probably leave your kid at home or with the other parent or something, you know.
Yeah,
like,
I do too. But so it's crazy. I was like, no, I'm not gonna do that because I remember, like, and my daughter was really small. I was like, hell no, I'm not.
Yeah.
That's weird. And I would see other moms do it. And I'm like, ooh, that's too much. And then I was like, it got to a point where there was a couple times where I'm like, you know what? I'm so busy, like running your own business, also working another job, being a single mom and stuff. Like, there's been, I think, 2 times that she's went. I knew the Mint. Shout out to the Mint. They let me bring her in, and I was like, man, this is so crazy.
Bring the shit.
Woo. Nothing new. But yeah, so I've done it, and it was a little bit awkward, but at the same time, I was like, no, it's only whatever thoughts you put into it. Like, it's really not that serious.
Right.
And I'm really straightforward with her. Like, it's flower medicine. Like, she knows that that's medicine. She knows. I tell her straight up, like, no, you would never touch any of this. It's gonna make you probably poop and go to sleep for a day. You're gonna feel so sick. This is not for you. She knows that there's some youth that need it medicinally. Like, she's actually met some youth that use it medicinally.
Wow.
But so she's aware of it as medicine, though. She knows. But she's smart about it. She knows.
That's dope. Hell yeah.
See, that's why I said I got mixed feelings. When it was medical only, it didn't bother me. It's a whole different game now as recreational because you have a whole different demographic. Like, just to be honest, most people in there just trying to get fucked up.
Yeah.
And you got your kid. That's where I'm like, that's why I'm glad we have a drive-through where I'm at, to be honest. Where, like, I feel like that's a viable option. Not to say do what you're gonna do. I'm not telling anyone to do or don't do it.
A lot of people
it's
use
just
that
that's
shit.
what gives me the other half of those mixed feelings. Because I feel like kids should be aware and it should be destigmatized. Like, we grew up with dare officers telling us this motherfucker, a mystery dude on the playground was gonna try to get us hooked on drugs and all that shit. Like, they don't need all of that. You know what I mean? It's just be a normal thing that's in life, but.
Yeah.
But also, they should have a healthy relationship with it. You know what I mean? I feel like right now, from what I see day to day, I don't see like a lot of people with a healthy relationship with it, which bums me out to say. But yo, I just want to get fucked up. I hear that all the time. I'm like,
That's insane.
what are you looking for? I just want to get fucked up. I'm like,
do anybody ever come in asking like for nausea? For weed for nausea.
That's the people when they come and ask for specific things. That's when I like light up and I really feel like I'm doing my job actually.
Yeah.
That's why I got into it. Like, my mom's a nurse and shit, so like I feel like I have an inclination towards the medical side, but that is not as common as I wish it was. Not to say I wish people were just fucked up needing help, but I know there's people that need help. You know what I'm saying?
And maybe that is their medicine to simmer down, you know.
They
like,
just don't know. That's what I was gonna say. I feel like all these somebody said one day I was doing brand ambassador work, and they're like, I don't think there's really any true recreational user because nobody's body is in perfect health. I don't
exactly.
know.
They may not know it.
They don't know maybe what exactly they're treating. A lot of people don't have that awareness. Or any, so.
Very true. I think that's wholeheartedly true because I mean you may be like even if you're smoking to calm down, like after a long night, you're de-stressing, which is like technically you can take a pill to do that too.
People do. That's why I feel like it's medicine, so it's a double-edged sword, right? Because I see a lot of, and here's what I say, like, yeah, you're right, like people are using, whether it's subconsciously or consciously, they're doing something, but sometimes I'll talk to people and they can't put a sentence together. Or like, what are you looking for? I'm like, man, like.
Well, there's a lot of other,
that's
stuff
drowning
going on.
something. That's to me, or like you sense, like you numbing yourself, or like, I don't know. Like, I feel like you just go a little too far sometimes, and I'm like,
mental health. That's why Ganjaflow right there, because I was like, hold on, how can we bring awareness to? Not like, I will never be like, oh yeah, let's get high. I don't even use that term. That is not, because I've had people, almost lost people to addictions on, pill addictions and shit.
Right.
Like, I have an aunt that's MIA on like meth.
Yeah.
In Indiana. Yeah, no, crazy shit. So I'm like, no, I never use that term because that is not, I don't think that's what we gotta watch our language, right? But with Ganjaflow, I was like, we gotta bring some mindfulness. Like, I talk a lot about when you smoking weed, like, are you just smoking to smoke to smoke? Because I've had periods in my life where I'm smoking blunts. You guys, I was buying swishers by the box for a long time.
God damn.
They knew me at the drive-thru for like, you
By
get
the
another
box.
box of swishers.
They're like, Jazzmin,
They're like,
we got
this
you.
is this pipe.
We see you with the camera. Here you go.
That Liz Ludacris lyric.
2022, I switched to mostly joints. I've smoked only some blunts this year, but raw papers. But that's the thing. That's why I'm even here, y'all, is because there needs to be that awareness with cannabis too, like, so that stigma can come off of it. Now, some of us do need to smoke a whole lot, and that's cool. There's nothing wrong with you know, smoking like a Jamaican or whatever you want to call it. Like, there's nothing wrong with that too. But just be intentional, be mindful.
Have a balance with it. That's
Make
all.
sure that your mental is good. Like, check yourself. Like, is it, you know?
Yeah. I say all that to say, I smoke a lot of weed, but you ain't gonna catch me nowhere trying to buy something not knowing. I gotta be able to communicate. You know, stay efficient. You know.
You're at least functional.
I think that goes with your mindset of being a healthy individual as well. Veganism. You work
mostly,
out, bro.
Not all of you. Most they eat seafood stuff.
But
everything else.
But you take care of your health. You watch what you eat. You know, most people. I wouldn't say most people, but some people don't watch what they eat. You know, they're going through those drive-thrus. They're not going to the gym, bro. That puts you in a different mindset.
You're right, 100%.
Like, I definitely see it in like Scottsdale, Ahwatukee. You drive around those areas 5 a.m. You got motherfuckers biking, riding bikes, hiking before even they're 9 to 5. You know, and those are the richest areas in Arizona. You know, like. So it just health, wealth, success, really.
Yeah.
That's real, man. Because you do see, like, I feel like it's just complacency sets in. I see that a lot. I mean, and just having a job where you talk to so many people, you see kind of like what the average standard for somebody that people have for themselves are. But then you see people who actually keep a high standard for themselves, and like that's inspiring. Like, hell yeah, man! I know you put diligent work into this. It's conscious the results you're getting. But then you see on the opposite, and it's like, man, like. That's another thing about mental health.
Yes.
That's something that's a daily thought for me when I see such an unhealthy society that we live in. I'm like, yo, it's not healthy living in this country. Like, as far as like the mental state, the physical state, we're so imbalanced, and we're so steeped in it and so long lived in it that it's like we don't even see it. We're just like the fish in the murky water. We don't even know the water's murky because we just been in the murky water.
Bro, like,
you know what I'm saying?
I have a vending machine business. Shout out to Valley Vending. But people don't want to buy fucking like fresh or like healthy alternative snacks.
They want Doritos.
Yeah, exactly. They want Starburst, M&Ms, Twix. We have like certain like healthy snacks, and people don't want Sun Chips, bro. People don't want Sun Chips.
Well, I like Sun Chips.
Right?
I'm not gonna lie, those are fire.
But yeah, we don't sell. Like, it's so weird, but it's just like we're adapted to this lifestyle. But I can see us eventually getting out of it.
I hope so. We need to, man.
That's the other thing. I've even done Ganjaflow's hosted fitness classes.
That's
dedicated
dope.
Fitness, because that's the other thing, you know,
I love going to the gym high, dude.
Yeah, and
That's
I used
the
to
best.
always secretly forever, and I was like, hold on, no, we're gonna be public, because if it's gonna help you focus, it's gonna help you have a different body awareness, like yes, let's bring some awareness to that, because exercise is medicine.
Yes.
For real, like, we're releasing endorphins, we're literally doing so much good for our mental health. So
Hell yeah.
bring that with cannabis. Like, you could start anytime, people. You can start anytime.
Yes.
It doesn't matter. Just start. Just take care of yourself.
Speaking of cannabis, what's a good strain for you for nausea, bro?
Nausea. What would I do for some nausea?
Because I get nauseous all the time, dude.
Get nauseous all the time, bro.
Yeah.
I would probably go good strain specifically.
I need that nausea regimen.
I'm not gonna. I don't know if it's strain to come to mind, but I'll go for like certain like terpenes. You know what I'm saying? Like that's like stuff like that, like linalool and like myrcene, stuff that's gonna relax. You know what I'm saying?
Because I'll smoke some strains, bro. Because I do have chronic kidney disease, and I'll smoke some strains, and it will fucking like elevate my nausea, and then some strains will just kind of like settle me in and like relax me. It's a fucking trip, bro.
Garlic cane by Nectar Farms, though. So I get super nauseous because I have migraines. I've had them since I was a kid. That's how I even started smoking weed. I would say like strains like that, like
So
those
like
type
the
of
heavy
indicas.
indicas.
Yes, of course.
Got to, bro. That's the ones that calm them nerves and all that.
Yeah.
I'll probably do some ratio shit
I'm
too,
just
to be honest
anything
with
at your dispensary in particular that you can think of.
you. All our strains are always real. I don't even know what we have today, to be honest with you. It's
Damn.
every day we got
You guys
The
had
wellness
some Mac.
blog.
this. We always have some kind of
Mac
Mac up in
helps
there.
out
We always
heavily.
have some kind of Mac.
Mac is so, shout out to all people, growers that are growing Mac. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Angels out there.
And that OG, that's another one. OG's a fucking great one for my nausea. I just had some AMF OG from High Grade. That shit like
shout out
snapped
to
my
High
shit
Grade.
like instantly.
Yes.
What about like SFD, bro? That shit, how's that?
Yeah, that's a fire strain.
It's super fire.
I feel like that would be another because it's so related on that OG side.
Yeah,
bro. Like, I feel
anything
like that'd be-
OG really, bro.
Haze in Maine, their 1,000 milligram chocolate bar.
That shit,
That's the one.
that hits.
I don't know so
That
much if
is-
your nausea's gone or you're just.
You're just
No,
tripping
not the whole-
balls.
not that you're gonna eat a lot of it, but like even if you take 50, half of a square or one little square.
Edibles definitely
know?
help me out.
Oh my gosh, that's
like
bomb.
I like to eat them all day, but like when I need that immediate, I like to just go with weed.
Just
that
flour.
nice little
I feel
weed
you.
bowl.
GMO cookies too.
Cookie. You know what I like to? It relaxes the fuck up. I've never used it for like nausea stuff, but like lava cake, bro.
Lava cake's fire,
yeah.
especially
That
from
shit, bro.
Arise, dude.
Ooh,
That's the
yes.
specific version of lava cake I was thinking of. Is the
Arise
Arise
is
and
fire.
ice cream cake. Cousins
Yeah.
right there.
Hey, shout out to Josh. I love you, brother. You hooked me up with some ice cream cake from Arise, dude.
Beautiful.
I was like, hell yeah, dude. Josh is the man. We need to get Josh
Yeah,
on,
is
dude.
he from Josh who? From
Josh,
Arise?
the
From-
Sublime guy.
Oh, okay.
Chef-
I'm like,
Chef
I'm thinking this
Josh.
some Arise
Ooh,
guy.
chef.
Got you.
He's
Got
our
you.
head chef from Sublime.
Okay.
Super
Yeah,
dope
the
guy.
Sublime lollipops.
Yeah, we brought him back. Hell
That's
yeah,
my
I'm
first
so
ever.
Where
excited.
them
Edible,
tea cakes
yeah.
at, man? What the fuck?
Hey, we got some things in the work. In the work.
I just get asked about those a lot,
We're trying to make it to the recreational market. So how do you do that?
bro. You just make 100 milligram everything.
No.
Yeah. Huh?
They're so good.
What?
The tea cakes are so good.
Yeah, dude.
But they already tea cakes were already like 75 and 50 and 100.
They're made to 100.
All of them now?
No, I can't tell you what's going on. It's a
Oh,
secret.
Look at us just trying to.
Exclusive.
It's
little
exclusive.
proprietary
But
information
be
on
ready
the-
for these tea cakes, bro. These are gonna be smack. I think they're better than the original version. Like, no disrespect, chef, to both
Ooh,
chefs.
ooh,
I think they're
you gonna
both
start some
fire,
shit?
but I love the newer, updated one. Like, ooh, bro,
Damn.
give me
You
five.
hyping this shit up right now,
Dude,
bro.
that shit is too.
Like, I ain't gonna
smack.
say nothing, but I'm just saying.
I'm okay, thank you.
I'll hit another one. Shit.
Is it dark chocolate sea salt? I was in Hawaii, and shout out to Alan. He hooked me
What's
up
up, Alan?
with an
Thank you.
horchata
Ooh,
chocolate
what?
bar.
What?
Oh my god, that was so
From Hawaii?
good. Yeah, man.
So he gotta be doing this thing out
Black
there, bro.
lava sea salt.
Okay, yeah, that sea salt is very
For real?
prevalent in that. It's
Hey.
bomb.
Congrats, Alan. I don't know if you're watching this, bro, but congrats on the new arrival, bro.
Yes,
That's
sir.
crazy.
Congrats, brother. What happened?
Pregnant.
Oh yeah, I thought you got a new job out here, bro. I knew he was pregnant, but I knew that for sure. I'm
He
so
said,
excited
Hell
for
yeah,
him.
bro. What happened? Oh shit. That's funny as hell.
So,
Shouts.
what are you guys doing on March 6th on a Sunday morning?
I may be actually working that day, but I can. What's going on?
That's the next Ganja Flow.
Okay. What
And
time?
High Grade is sponsoring too, so we'll have a dab bar.
Let's go.
So yeah, shout out to High Grade for that.
Hey, what
gonna
up,
be super
Polly?
fun.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so it's at 9 a.m. So it's wake and bake hours. But no worries if you can't do that because we're gonna do Thursday nights. Is that too
Alright.
early?
No, Thursday night. This
But
Thursday.
then we're gonna start. So starting March 3rd,
me
every
pull up my
Thursday
calendar.
night at
Okay.
7 p.m. at the Grand Social. You guys know the Grand Social?
No,
Yeah. That's where Ideation was at before,
Yeah,
right?
it's Omar's place. Shout out to Omar and Tangi.
Yeah, shout out to Tangi, bro.
Yes.
So where's
Can of Friends,
place
So
right?
it's on Roosevelt and Grand, right by the boxing studio.
Roosevelt and Grand?
It's
Is it by that, like, with the
by the
train tracks and
Orchard,
shit?
the Tres Leches. I don't know if you've ever been there. It used to be right there.
I know Roosevelt and I know Grand. I'm trying to think of where it's
Roosevelt, Roosevelt and Grand.
1346 West Roosevelt. But yeah, literally Roosevelt and Grand. You'll see the old school car mural on the wall.
from. That's what's up.
But
I'll hit
when
you
it's
up.
Every Tuesday night?
Thursday nights at 7.
Okay.
I'm just saying, we gotta bring more men out to Ganja
Hey, I'll
Flow.
be out there. I work right there, so
Okay, cool.
I'll be there like right after work.
It's super chill. You don't even have to do the yoga. It's optional.
Hey, I'm doing the
can
yoga.
actually
I'm
just
trying.
ride.
I got my
Wouldn't that
mat
be
and
creepy if dudes
everything.
just
I'm
started
ready,
showing
yo.
up, not doing the yoga, just watching.
Hey, you
like,
gotta pull up, bro. I'm
It's
gonna
light.
do it.
It's so light. It's so beginner friendly.
I need to learn. I'm trying to do yoga.
So chill.
So this the universe is aligning me, yo.
Okay.
Yeah, we just gotta be ready for what he does with the footage.
Hey, fuck it. I do yoga, some yoga poses at home, bro.
We out here.
I,
You know what I'm saying?
Man.
hey, I do that one, bro. I do. What is that? That where you like
Downward
dip down?
dog?
Yeah, I call that the dipping dolphin for some reason.
There is like a dolphin pose. It's funny
I just feel
because
like you're a dipping dolphin, bro.
The dipping dolphin, baby.
sometimes, yeah, calling out some things in yoga, I'd be like, oh, this sounds like real elementary, but
It's cool though.
there's
I
a
fuck
puppy
with it.
pose. There's actually something called puppy pose.
Do you do hot yoga?
I taught hot yoga for a long time. That's actually the first kind of
That's
yoga I ever
intense.
did and taught. Yes.
Yo, did y'all see the
Yeah.
documentary on that motherfucker?
Bro, that dude is.
On what?
Did you ever
On
meet that
Bikram?
motherfucker?
Oh.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That dude's intense.
I heard about it, but I didn't actually watch
Bikram
it.
yoga.
Watch
to be
that
honest.
shit. Since you went through that world, I don't know if you did that specifically,
I
but
didn't practice
you're aware of
Bikram.
like his presence in the yoga world. Yo, that shit's crazy.
I'm gonna have to watch it. I'm gonna have to watch it for real.
Yeah.
Man.
So you gotta separate the person from their art type shit.
Yeah.
Jesus
Like R.
Christ.
Kelly or Michael Jackson.
He's kind of like that. He's kind of like that.
Oh no.
Like he's right about the yoga, she says,
That was
but the other shit, like, damn, you're terrible. How do you even
like, were you
have an interest in yoga when you're like this?
So, question. So, what's like your favorite cannabis event that's held annually? Because there's a lot of big cannabis events. I know there's some coming up, like Earl Cup, for example. Like,
Yes.
what's your favorite and why? Because I've not really gone to any, to be honest.
They also have the same thing when I go.
I'm gonna be
To be
real.
honest with you.
Working them's different.
I just went to the Mint one, the kickball.
Yeah. Okay.
That
That's a
shit
different
was
twist.
fire. Because there was really no public people. It was all industry people.
Oh, okay,
So it was
yeah,
super lit.
that's
Like,
cool.
unfortunately, but I'm like, the other ones is just a little too intense for me. I just feel like it's not really well set up, unfortunately. It's not
Yeah.
like a, like, what's that one in California? The Emerald Cup? Bro, that one is insane.
You bringing up the same point, bro. Like having gone to events like that, you know, like Hempfest, the stuff at 420 in the Bay and shit like that.
Yeah,
Like,
High
you
Times
see
Cup.
how they're doing it out here. It's like amateur hour. It's not amateur hour. People are doing some good
People
stuff.
are doing
but it's just
things,
not,
but it's not to the standards that
Yes,
we've seen before.
Exactly.
But I would say Earl
It's
Cup
like
is
cookie
pretty.
cutter.
Earl Camp is pretty dope.
That's what people were like
Earl
telling me,
Camp
no,
is
go
dope.
to Earl Camp.
We gotta
I'm
do
like,
that.
Okay. I'll be at Earl
I'm
Cup.
We gotta
down.
roll to Earl Camp.
Oh,
We gotta
for sure.
think about sponsorship
This year.
now, though, bro. It'd be like $500 or some shit, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe less than that.
For you to be a vendor there.
Yeah, you have to pay for that shit.
Yeah.
I always say we should just go, and then we could set up our podcast. What the fuck we want to do? Just
But if you want to like booth, maybe we can even have some fire
Yeah, we
weed
can
and
go
build
half-
our brand
we
that
go
way.
half on the booth, guys.
Hey, we could.
Hey, I'm just saying.
saying
Dude, we could.
your half sponsored by us, our half sponsored by you.
Hey, we gotta
that's how it
turn one of
works,
your
right?
rooms into a grow room, and we start our grow cycle. And we have bud for sale by that time.
What?
What you said? One of my rooms?
My
Or
brother
bud for
sent me
donation.
some seeds, guys, and he said they
Wait,
were
wait,
A
wait.
grow
super
cycle, a
fire.
grow just
Where?
somewhere here, bro.
I'm
Because
like,
I got one
he
set
said
up.
one of my rooms. Like
We
I
start-
got one room.
We start.
People will let us into their growth.
Yeah.
I've been to a lot.
You think
What do you
they'll
mean?
like
Doing
give
videos
us space?
in grows, or you're talking about
Wait.
just having a grow?
I'm confused.
Yeah, me too.
We were talking about Earl Cup
He's talking about growing shit so we can sell it.
at Earl Camp.
But can you
Maybe for donations.
for donations?
He's trying to bring the streets to the Earl Cup, man.
Wait, hold on, wait.
Pop up, sell
I
for
was like,
like
wait.
10 minutes and
You know what I'm saying?
Out.
Sold out.
The meetup was here.
Man,
Yeah, leave a fucking.
Do you guys remember like when there were all the delivery services on Weed Maps?
Yup.
Yep.
Did you guys ever order from any?
Nah, I wish.
I just
can't do it now.
went to the dispensary low key.
Okay. Just wondering.
Like
Yeah.
out here,
I
Superb,
heard they didn't even
bro.
like do allotments. They were just
They be waxing.
slaying like.
it wasn't even.
Motherfucker was just like, here's 4 ounces.
I know a lot
That's
of
why
people.
they stopped. That's why it slowed down. Yeah. Yeah.
Which though, the whole thing with allotments is really dumb too.
It is.
Why
is there a
we
limit
care,
on
right?
what we can
Just
buy?
trying to track
Yeah.
you,
It's
trying to
crazy.
track how much you
You
smoke.
go to the goddamn Bevmo and buy 8 handles.
Do you have tips anywhere?
Over
Yeah, there's some on the
there.
table.
Not accessible.
Wish I had my telekinesis powers upgraded.
Or rubber arms, bro. What if you had one superpower? What would it be?
Ooh, this is a good.
I would take
question.
telekinesis over rubber arms any day, cause you know, like
I want to be like
Or a
Jumper.
rubber body.
I want to be like fucking Jumper.
That would be sick. Teleporting.
you know how hard that would be to control though. Like, what if you know what I'm
I
saying?
couldn't think of the word. It's like Jumper.
Like, you know how Superman, like when he showed up, like it was overwhelming. He had to, like harness it, like Cyclops would just blow everything up until you know got his glass. How do you harness jumping
Your
without
mindset.
just being out of control and ending up
Therapy,
in
bro.
places like that you're not trying to
Therapy.
go?
That's-
You're like, oh man, I fucking ended up in fucking wherever again. Like,
I think it's on your mindset though. You just gotta think something and then boom.
that's the danger of it. 'Cause what, you know what I'm saying?
That'd be lit.
Well, fuck it. Enjoy it when you're there.
I mean, if you think about it,
What if it's not enjoy? You know what I'm saying?
The center of the earth. You're like,
You know what I'm saying? What if you get curious about the wrong shit? Like, I wonder what's like on the moon right now, and you ain't got a suit on. And you better fucking think of something real quick other than suffocating before you get back. I don't know. Like curiosity
So
kills the cat and the
telekinesis.
or the jumper.
teleportation. What would you choose?
I'd want to talk to animals. That'd be lit.
That'd be pretty
That would be
fire.
I'd be
lit.
like the one person on earth to be like, hey, that bear said, fuck you. You know?
Yeah, and then you get locked up. Like, this motherfucker said what? Hey, tell us more about what the bear said.
Like, you don't want to hear it.
I think I would do flying, bro.
Ooh,
That's a hard one not to choose.
it'd be cool.
Like-
but then again, like remember Neo? Like, all right, go, bro.
It's like,
What are you gonna? you fly, so fucking fly.
Right.
Your first flight, bro. Oh shit.
Okay, so question. I just.
yeah, that's a fatty.
Is it? People always say it. Someone commented on a story I posted, like, just want to say you did a really nice job on that fat joint. I was like, oh, I guess because I'm used to rolling blunts, like, I don't know.
Hey.
I want it to be all tiny.
Fuck it.
I like big dogs.
Yeah, the king sizers.
But no, I was gonna say so today is the 3rd annual, I guess it's called Thank You Plant Medicine Day. Alright, so when do you think that Arizona will have things like psilocybin on the show?
10 years.
I think soon.
Little caps.
I think they're going to use the native
Ayahuasca and the toad.
like
Say
for
ayahuasca.
ceremony, like they're going to be like, you know, and incorporate that. Because you can go to Tucson and do it right now.
Yeah,
So you just-
my
you
friend,
just-
she sat through a few ceremonies and it's hella changed her life in like a really good way.
I've done DMT and that shit's insane.
So,
Yeah.
what is that? What exactly is that like?
You die, dude.
Back to what is life?
That's exactly what
I love
it
that
is.
little laugh, just that.
Like you only know.
Like, you put it on your weed bowl, you smoke it, and then you're just like, you're just in some different world. Have you seen that movie Soul?
Yeah.
So it's just like that.
He said just like that.
It's just like that. You're in this fucking, you see this energy that's flowing and you jump into it and it takes you and then you just feel wholesome, you feel good, you feel great. You feel like
Wholesome.
you
Wholesome.
you feel like you're
That's a
with
good
your
word.
family. It's insane.
What?
Yeah.
That's wild.
And then you get out, and then you like go into the trip, and then you see all these crazy dimensions. I seen this Joker come out of me, pulled these checkers out of me. I was fighting the high, and then once I stopped fighting the high, he left and let me experience the journey. But they say these Jokers are there to protect. They call them like fairy elves or some shit. There's this guy that calls them like fairy elves, but they're supposed to protect the realm, the DMT realm or something, from what I've heard.
They're like guardians.
Yeah.
They're like this. The
What
big
exactly
one.
does DMT come from? What is that? I know I googled it because I had this conversation in Sedona.
It's dimethyltryptamine.
Yeah, dimethyltryptamine. Yeah. There's different kinds too. There's like the 5-dimethyl that the frog produces. It's a whole different.
There's we get it from the tree bark, the acacia tree bark. That's where I get mine.
Your pineal gland be
Yeah, everyone's got
Wait,
it.
spitting
are
that
you
stuff
saying
out too.
DMT and ayahuasca is the same thing?
It is somewhat the same thing, yes.
Okay.
But ayahuasca is more of a soup, and
The nature bird.
you need a oxy. Yeah, I felt like, have you ever heard computer dialogue before, or like a computer crashing, and like dial up or something like that, where it's just all distorted the audio, and it's just like slow motion type shit. That's how it kind of sounded when I was on that shit. That shit was a trip. I've never had anything felt like that.
It's plays one of those things that finds you at the right time though.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It'll find you at the right time if you are ready to
People say.
intake that.
Yeah, that's what people are saying.
Yeah, but yeah, that whole like rocket ship, like interdimensional. I don't know. I feel like it connects you to the whole. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if that's that good wholesome feeling we're talking about, but I also feel like, at least for me, like I was being taught some shit, like in an energetic, like download style fashion, and it made me feel like I was like a very young being in the like energetic sphere. Like these are old, wise. They're like, okay. It almost felt like, you know, when you were a kid, like your parents taught you some shit, and almost like in a way, like, okay, you need to know this. You know, like you don't know, it's not your fault, but hey, it almost kind of felt like that in ways, like.
And it was like 15 minutes though too?
Well, I did it in two little sets. The first one went too light, and I kind of went up, and it came back, and then I went up again.
So happened to you and Devin,
Yeah,
huh?
yeah, and then I went up and
Rest
actually
in
went,
peace.
and I was like, oh,
Wow.
yeah. But it wasn't long. It was like 15, 20, yeah, it was
It's
brief.
wild because in the cannabis industry, I've met more people that openly are like, yeah, no, I've done DMT, and I'm like,
That's the craziest thing. I've noticed that too.
like,
Because coming
I'm
from
super,
Chase,
like,
people
low-key.
are like, hell no, I won't say anything.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Yeah, people are
like,
very open in the cannabis industry, but
as we should be.
yeah, as we shouldn't be hiding like who we are. I feel like this plant opens up who we truly are. As I think Bob Marley says that too, and it's true. You know, it opens up to your true self.
yeah, yeah. Didn't he say it taught me about me kind of thing?
Mm-hmm.
It was like he said it differently, but I feel
Yeah,
like
I
that was
believe
the
he said
sentiment that he was basically putting forward. And hell yeah, I think about a lot of things, man. Like psilocybin has changed my life in
Yeah.
a lot of ways, man. And
For real.
yeah, I don't know, man. Like thank you, plant medicine. Fuck, that's really
Straight
like
up.
we talk about shit finding us. Look, you know, it found us today. You know what I mean? And
Plant medicine is
having
a
no
trip.
idea what day it actually was.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And most of the pharmaceuticals come from plants too. They're
Yeah, the synthesized version.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
There's a plant cure for everything.
Yeah, exactly. There is definitely a plant cure for
It
everything.
always usually looks like it too.
Like,
The
the
plant looks like the organ that it helps.
damn.
So, like, mushroom looks like kind of like a brain. And
Yeah.
Definitely, you know,
It
it'll
does.
transform
That we
your
are
mind and all the.
They say that once you take mushrooms, it connects pathways in your brain that were never connected before.
For the
Yeah.
first time since you were a baby.
Yeah.
Because the
Boom.
barriers aren't brought up.
Yeah, first time I ever did mushrooms, did the whole 8th. I was in San Diego. It was so beautiful. Like,
I think
San Diego was
it's,
already beautiful, but whew,
It's your
Is
turn.
it here?
no, I just gave it to you.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's going to be.
How would you put it?
I guess we're going in the other direction now. But yeah, man, it's just ever since then too. Like it literally, like it sounds. I feel like a lot of people say this, but definitely it's a life-changing experience if you have the right mindset.
Yeah.
Also, of course, the trip itself or experience itself, you might have its ups and downs, you know, or whatever, but you learn from it. I think my dad says he experienced some extraterrestrial situation, and I just listen to the story. I don't even question. You never know. I was getting a facial. Oh, this was so funny. And she was like, I don't know what, I don't even know how we got on it, but she said something like, oh yeah, but let's not talk about aliens. Whew, that just starts to stress me out a little bit. And I was just cracking up because just the way she said it, I'm like, oh, let's talk about them. What do you mean? I was like, what? Why not?
I feel like humans are aliens to this world, bro.
Yeah.
Bro.
It's like, we just, you know, animals they're born and they fucking do shit. You don't need clothes.
My daughter
You know
said,
what I'm saying?
are they green, Mom? Are aliens really green? I'm like, I do not know.
You're like, the probability is yes.
I don't know. Maybe so.
They're
They're
everything.
probably, yeah, any color that you can imagine, you know.
Look how many different color humans are.
What if they're like lizards or
It's literally in our name,
chameleons?
bro. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm
Color
saying?
dog.
Bro, I can't find my photos I've liked. I hate how Instagram like changed it.
You gotta go to
It's like all in the settings, bro. Fuck this shit.
Yeah, it'd be sweet to have it. Oh, that one's dead too? Oh. Alright. Yeah, we have to go ahead and wrap this thing. So, we're to bring you back to continue this conversation.
Yes.
Since
This
we
was a
get
fun
cut
one,
off
for
by
sure.
For sure.
limitations on battery. So tell them where they can find you. Let them know what's coming up.
When's the next event?
So we got a Thursday night, 7 p.m. Ganja Flow at the Grand Social AZ. It's on Roosevelt and Grand. That's March 3rd. And then we got another Wake and Bake Sunday morning, March 6th at the Churchill.
That's gonna be lit.
So we got High Grade sponsoring, Pura Earth, Happy Friday, Valenzuela CBD, THP
Damn.
Healer. When we're at the Grand, we'll have some vendors so you can shop local. So yeah, come out.
Hell yeah.
Ganjaflow.co on Instagram. Check it out. Come
definitely.
cultivate peace
Yeah.
with us.
Follow
Get your
her.
mind right.
Follow her.
Yep.
Come smoke.
Yep, and tune in for our yoga bloopers.
Yeah, you'll
when
see
we-
us honestly probably at that event.
Oh,
We
yeah.
pop up in
We're
there.
gonna make a reel.
Hell yeah.
TikTok.
And you can follow me at SickAZZ Stoner.
ATUM_Hunter kicks the cannabis dots between the words, and then we're at the Meetup 420. Higher footage from our man Derek.
Yes, sir.
Hit him up if you need any video
Hit
services.
us up.
Our man does his thing, and then we'll be back next time. Voila. Appreciate
Later.
y'all tuning in.